We're here in Torrington on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days with my great friend Michelle Cook, State Representative Extraordinaire from Torrington. Door knocked here on Clearview, right?
Yes.
We heard a lot about property taxes today. That was pretty remarkable that almost every house we went to talked about the local tax burden,
right.
And what we could do to try to influence folks here locally to reduce that burden. And as we said to this last guy, the property tax is really one of the, I say at least, I think it's one of the dumbest ways to fund local government, because it doesn't really address the fact that a lot of seniors have fixed incomes. And just like the first elderly lady we talked to, a lot of seniors out there are frustrated because they have less and less money and more costs, and it's something that we definitely heard a lot about here in Torrington today.
We did. I would say that 3/4 of the houses that we knocked on their doors, their concern is their property tax and how are they going to make ends meet. And one gentleman specifically said, we need to make sure government's put in check. I had to do that in my house. I cut my cable bill. I cut my, any of the luxury services that I have, I'm cutting those back, and I'd like to know that our government's doing that as well.
Doing the same thing. The last gentleman we talked to also said, well, I don't actually see what the stimulus bill has done. And the answer is that if the stimulus bill hadn't been in place, the property tax increases would have been even worse. There was a lot of money in that bill that went to local governments to help them keep their increases to a minimum. Well, Michelle, thanks for joining me here. Thanks for hosting. We're going to go downtown to a little evening festival, after-hours festival downtown, and talk with some of the downtown merchants. But thank you for joining us here in Torrington on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days.